Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm just reminding you that if anyone wants the parallel realities of magic video, they need to request it because it's not public. Okay, so today's topic is gonna be some things that get inside our head and then they become our way of thinking, they become our mindset, they become our self concept, even. So, this audio is, of course, inspired by you guys. So, I do work with some girls in their 20s that often battle with these things. So, this is going to be the topic. It's going to be mainly for the females, sorry again, but if some men are struggling with this, they're more than welcome to listen. So, I'll often hear I have so many insecurities about my looks. I think I'm ugly. I think I'm fat. I think I look old. I think this. I think that. Because some people told me this. Some guys I was with told me this, and stuff like that. Okay. And it's sort of you're making the stuff somebody told you basically your self concept. Because self concept is the stuff you think about yourself, it's the person you are, basically. And if you're going to be like, okay, so John said I am fat, so that means I'm fat, and you're going to identify yourself as fat, that's how we created this, right? So here's the thing. These things are not facts because somebody told you they are. I can tell you that the sky is, I don't know, purple. And you're not gonna be like, oh, sky is purple, right? So you're gonna identify that as not a fact. But when somebody says something about your appearance, you're gonna think it's a fact if you are not feeling safe and secure. Now, this all points out to a bigger, larger problem because you already don't feel safe and secure, and this is why you get influenced easily by things that people say. So, it's very important to work on your self concept, on your self esteem, on the person you are, on the person you want to truly be, because you don't want to be this person that believes every silly thing somebody says, because anybody can tell you anything, and what, you're gonna think everything somebody says is true? It's not. And people will tell you a bunch of stupid things because they have, I don't know, different taste, or they want to hurt you. Quite often that's the case. Or they just like joking around. They're just being dumb, Men can do that. They can tell you all sorts of stuff for all sorts of reasons, and you're just gonna actually believe these things. Come on, guys. Let's not do that because it's not true. It's totally not true. And when it comes to appearance and beauty, uh, you know, it doesn't matter what you look like. And I'm not saying this in terms of don't take care of yourself. Absolutely not. You need to take care of yourself for your health, number one. But it doesn't matter because it's not the appearance that makes people fall in love with you. It's not what you look like that makes people stay with you. People don't love you because of your features, your physical features, okay? And these are facts. These are actually facts. So we already talked about that our energy is the most important thing in the world. And your energy is not going to be attractive if you're going to be insecure and if you're going to think, oh, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I look old, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. So it's very important when we're talking about appearance to understand that nobody is perfect in any way. So nobody is perfect vibrationally. Nobody is perfect, um, a perfect person. Nobody is the smartest. Nobody's perfect in like terms of appearance. Nobody looks perfect. Nobody. So everybody has flaws in every area and aspect. and that's normal, and that's actually cute. Okay. um Everybody has flaws, and yes, you have flaws as well, and I have flaws, and every single person has flaws, and Angelina Jolie has flaws, and Brad Pitt has flaws, whatever. Okay. Everybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And yes, some people have some extra pounds, and some people have some pounds they have some people don't have enough pounds, and it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make them unattractive. It doesn't make them ugly. It doesn't. Nope. Some people have bigger noses, some people have smaller noses. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. That's number one. So you should not be offended if somebody says something, because whatever. You should just feel safe and secure with who you are. Okay? And stop relying so much on looks. Stop obsessing so much about looks. It's not that important. It's honestly not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. And flaws are like also a thing that's in the eye of the beholder, and you can make something that people tell you is a flaw, and you think is a flaw because people told you that. You can actually change it up. So I'm gonna give you my own example, and it's gonna be about something that was my insecurity, but you can use this for anything. So it's just gonna be an example. Again, I know that a lot of people don't have this, but it's gonna be an example. So when I was a kid, and then when I was a teenager, and I guess you're a teenager up until the age 20, so yeah, a teenager. And still, I'm a very pale person. I'm sure you've seen me on videos, you've noticed I'm pale. I am like very white, um, if that's the correct term. Like my skin is extremely pale. And here where I live, people mostly are not pale. Like there are some pale people, it's not uncommon, but majority of people are not pale. So they're either like normal skin toned or a bit, darker or whatever, depending on a person. But majority is not pale. But there are pale people. It's not like I'm the only one, and it's that rare. And when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, everybody made fun of my skin. So my parents made fun of my skin. Other kids made fun of my skin. And when I was a teenager, boys made fun of my skin. So I would often hear comments on the street, oh, this girl would be really pretty if she tanned, if she put some foundation on, if she had that color. And I started like when I was a kid, my parents would always make me be in the sun a lot, because they wanted me to get a tan and to look more normal, because I was not normal. And I couldn't tan much, obviously, being a pale person. So I would tan a little bit, and they would then tell me, oh, you look like you haven't tanned at all, you look like you haven't been in the sun at all. And the people, when they would see me, the people I know, they would be like, oh, you didn't go you didn't sunbathe much this summer, and all of the comments like that I would get. So I started like using the fake tan and things like that, just to make myself more normal. And then I was like, I don't like the way I look with this tan. It just didn't look good, because I have very light eyes, blue eyes, and I don't know, it just didn't. Not saying that this this is for everyone. There are people with blue eyes who look great with tan. Don't get me wrong, but it just didn't look okay on me. I guess I didn't like it. It just wasn't me. And one day I was, I think, 22. I remember that day really, really well, because it was the day when I decided, you know what, you know what, this is this is not true. Like, you can actually use your paleness as your advantage, and you could be that beautiful pale girl. And I was like, I'm gonna make myself special because I'm pale, and people are just gonna change the way they think about my skin because I'm gonna change the way I think about my skin. And I actually embraced my paleness, even though people told me it's not normal. And I got a million, insults about my skin. And I was like, you're gonna be that cute, pale, fair skinned, blonde, blue eyed girl, and you're gonna make it a thing for you. And you're just gonna even enhance it. You're gonna wear black, you're gonna be goth, you're gonna kind of show it off because it's beautiful. Every skin tone is beautiful, and this is yours, and this is your vehicle, and you should embrace it and not try to hide it. And I just completely changed my mindset, and I started like really loving my skin, and I still love my pale skin. And it happened, people changed the way they were thinking about my skin because they could see the confidence in me. And even, it doesn't mean that I never ever got another negative comment about it. It does happen sometimes still. But when I got it, it was like, oh, you're too pale. And I would just say, yeah, but I love it. It's my skin. It's the way it is, and I embrace it. And then the person would be, oh, well, that's really good. Yeah, I like that. So that is what you need to do because guess what? You know, nobody, it's impossible that everybody will love our features and think we're gorgeous. That can't happen. And it's impossible that we'll never get a negative comment about something. But why make that negative comment our own self concept? Do you know how many gorgeous celebrities get negative comments all the time? Because even if you are a gorgeous celebrity, there will be a bunch of people who gonna think you're ugly, and who gonna leave comments, you're ugly. And do you think they care? Probably not. And neither should you. Neither should you. It doesn't matter. You don't have flaws. Yes, we are not perfect, but flaws aren't really a thing. And you can make something that's considered a flaw into something that's your advantage. Trust me, you can. And it works with everything. Doesn't have to be, your skin type. It can be if you have a bigger nose, you can actually think of it as something that enhances your look, something that is a distinctive feature, something that's like really strong, bold, and pretty. And you're gonna start getting compliments on your nose. And because people just gonna sense that confidence because you are energy, and people sense energies. It's how it works. So and that doesn't mean that somebody will not insult your nose again, but you're just gonna go whatever. I love it. I love it. I don't care if you don't like it. That's that. You don't have to like my nose. It's my nose, and I'm living with it. So that is what I have to say on that topic. And this is something that I get asked a lot, unfortunately, and I fully understand why. But those are not facts. Those are opinions of some people, and probably not even their opinions. They're just saying it to hurt you or to be mean, or because they're insecure themselves. Because why would a safe and secure person, insult somebody? They wouldn't. So view it like that, because that's how it is. And really own yourself and have that good self concept where you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm pale, so what? I love it. you know, that is what we want, and that is how it works. And don't be insecure because somebody once told you something. Don't take that stupid insult as something that is yours and now this is who you are. That's not true. Okay? So I hope this helps, and I hope nobody will be insecure about their appearance ever again, because there's no need to be. I promise. Bye, guys.